Good Monday afternoon, everybody. My name is Eli Robinson. I'm the Chief Trivia Officer of Water Cooler Trivia. We are back from summer break. Sorry for those of you who missed last week, who were missing the videos from the last couple weeks. But we were off enjoying a little bit of sun, beach, etc. Didn't mean the trivia didn't happen. We just weren't here on Twitch and YouTube to go over it with you guys. What is Water Cooler Trivia? We're a weekly trivia game for your group, your company, your organization, your friends, your family to get together, compete, learn, have a good time playing a little bit of trivia together. You can find us online at watercoolertrivia.com. All right, so this week's game, happy Juneteenth. So a week from today is June 19th, the now annual celebration of the formal, I guess you would say, end of slavery, at least the notification of which here in the United States. Here's how we set it up. 2021 was a big year in the U.S. celebration of Black culture, as Juneteenth became the 11th federal holiday and the first one adopted since MLK Day in 1983. This annual celebration commemorates June 19, 1865, when the furthest reaches of the country, in this case Galveston, Texas, had the end of legal slavery overturned. To celebrate, here are some other great achievements in Black American history. We gave a year. We did them in chronological order. Two particular questions. First I'll show you the scores. We thought the scores were going to be a little bit higher than this. The questions we thought were a little bit more straightforward. There were two questions that we would have thought were easier that I called out here in this short little overview. So the first one, 2003 in pro tennis, a Grand Slam. If you would complete the Grand Slam as when a player is the reigning champ of all four major tournaments in a calendar year, a certain Ms. Williams helped what word replace grand to denote when a player is reigning champion of all the major tournaments at the same time, but not all the tournaments have occurred in the same tennis season/calendar year. So a couple fun facts here. First of all, the term Grand Slam comes from bridge, contract bridge. If you take all 13 tricks, it is considered a Grand Slam. For those of you wondering, it does not come from baseball, or baseball stole it from bridge as well. Okay, so what does it mean here? So there's four major tournaments in tennis every year: the Australian Open, the French Open, Wimbledon, and the U.S. Open. If you have all four, you have won the Grand Slam. If you win all four in the same tennis season/calendar year, you have won the Grand Slam. Hasn't happened in singles in quite some time. However, a certain Ms. Williams actually, I believe, won the French Open, Wimbledon, the U.S. Open, and then in the next season won the Australian Open. And so she had all of the titles at one time. It is not called the Grand Slam because it wasn't in the same year, but it's called the Serena Slam. Yes, the Serena Slam was first done in 2003. She since went on to do it again, as well as was able to accomplish it in doubles. Only 45% of people got this right. I would have thought it was higher. Venus is not a bad guess. She never was able to accomplish it. But Serena Williams, most famous female tennis player of all time. And then in 2016, in a famous blunder at the Oscars ceremony, La La Land was mistakenly announced as 2016's Best Picture, when the winner was actually Shining Barry Jenkins film. So as far as cringeworthy moments, this has got to be number one for so many people. When this was announced incorrectly, it was a wonderful movie in its own right. However, it may have ultimately been overshadowed by this. The movie was, of course, called Moonlight. So it's 7 years ago at this point. So I guess it has fallen out of the general kind of societal understanding. Now, certainly movie people know what it is, and it did win Best Picture. But I was Moonlight, about 60% correct. Would have thought that was going to be a little bit higher as well. Once again, I'm Eli Robinson, the Chief Trivia Officer here at Water Cooler Trivia. We're back next week with the formal beginning of summer, I believe. Until then, keep on triving on.